All right, it's that time of year, not just for presents and parties, but for companies to start the annual process to review the job performance of their employees and then plan goals for the new year.
But our next guest says we should all do a personal assessment of our work and determine whether we should stay put or switch jobs. Joining us now is Dr. Tana M. Sessions. She is the best-selling author of the book, Get Your Career Life in Order. Thank you so much for being here, Doctor.
Thank you.
Before we get to the advice, kind of set the stage. What is the current labor market, especially for working adults?
Yeah.
Well, if this was the real estate market, we would say it's a buyer's market because there are over 1 million positions right now available. And there was a recent survey by the American Staffing Association, and it found that 48% of employees are currently thinking about switching jobs next year in 2020, and 38% want to switch careers.
Wow, that's a high percentage.
It's a high percentage.
So if you happen to be one of them, where do you even start? What's the first step in that process?
One of the things I like to use with my clients is a SWOT analysis, so SWOT. Businesses have been using them for years to plan their goals for the entire year, and then they revisit them again at the end of the year. So you want to start with S for your strengths. What are the strengths that you're going to bring to this new job? What are the areas that people tell you you're really good at that come so easy to you? And then you want to look at what are your weaknesses, or what I like to prefer as areas for development. I like to keep it positive.
Yeah,
so what are some of the areas? Maybe you can take some courses, maybe you can finish a new certificate that will help you prepare for that next job or that next position. And then O for opportunities. So it's a hidden job market, and the way to find that market is to participate in professional development organizations, to go out and network and expand your network. So who do you know on LinkedIn or in your personal network with friends and family that can help you find that hidden job market? And then finally, T for threats. So threats with companies, they're looking externally at the marketplace or at competitors. But for us, it's about the threats inside. So do we have limiting beliefs about what we can do and can't do in terms of a new job or a new career? Are we not really giving ourselves enough credit for the strengths that we have? So those are the threats that you're looking at.
So people have done their assessment, they've done their SWOT, they've reevaluated, they want to change jobs in 2020. What is your first piece of advice for them?
Well, there's a 3P strategy that I like to use with my clients. And the 3Ps are, first, you want to prepare. You want to make sure that you do all the research, you find out everything you can about that company, everything you can about the leadership team at that company. And you can even nowadays, in particular with Glassdoor, you can find out what employees think about the company and the CEO. So that's another tool to use. So that's with your prepare. Then you also have to be persistent. So sometimes you may not hear back immediately. Sometimes they may not respond to your emails. They may not respond to your application, but just continue the momentum because the right opportunity is there for you. And then finally, you want to be patient. You want to give yourself time. It won't happen overnight. It is a journey, and you want to give yourself permission to really pace yourself and know that, again, it will feel like a full-time job, but give yourself some breaks in between.
Only a few weeks left of the year. What can workers do to have a strong finish for 2019?
The main thing is to stay focused.
It's hard to do.
It's hard to do. This is the time of year when everyone's really checking out mentally, even physically, with a lot of time off. But if you're looking for a new career, actually a lot of recruiters are still looking at resumes. So stay focused. You want to keep the momentum going. Don't let your performance dip at your current job, even if you're thinking about leaving. So you want to end the year high there too.
Don't want to burn bridges.
Don't burn bridges.
Really quickly before we go, New Year's resolutions, yes, no?
No, absolutely not.
All right, then.
I am a fan of goals. Goals have you set action steps and timing around them. It's more accountability. With resolutions, that's usually when you start to see the gyms start to thin out in March. Those are people who have resolutions, not goals.
Well said. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Dr. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, Dr. Tana Sessions is author of the book, Get Your Career Life in Order. You can follow Tana across social media, and you can go to her website to sign up for a free gift of a live webinar on career planning. That's happening on Sunday, December 15th at 2 p.m. So thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Happy
Love
holidays.
The positivity. Happy
Thank
holidays.
you.
Thank you.